We're Diabetes Consciousness. Welcome back to our channel. Today we discuss a topic that concerns millions worldwide: knowing what leads to diabetes. Recent research shows that more and more people are facing this disease, and it's time to take a closer look at what contributes to its development in our modern lifestyle. In this video, we will explore the main conditions in today's life that contribute to the onset of diabetes. However, before developing the topic, it should be clear that medically there is no certainty as to the exact cause that triggers the pancreas not to produce enough insulin and glucose to build up in the bloodstream in most types of diabetes. Both type 1 and type 2 diabetes may be due to a combination of environmental and genetic factors. The several factors we will look at in this video that contribute to the development of diabetes are most related to our lifestyle choices. Let it see. 1. Sedentary lifestyle. Movement is an essential part of what makes us human, and our nervous system, body, and brain functions have evolved to thrive when we are physically active. It's millions of years of adaptation and evolution that we ignore by sitting still at a desk most of the day, and in the off hours, we sit in front of screens and more screens. Because of how our culture develops, we need to move less. Our bodies and brain need to transform to adapt to these new realities. It is an evolutionary process that takes time. That's why it's essential to be aware of it and make room for exercise during the week. When we are inactive, our muscles are less responsive to insulin, which can cause us to build insulin resistance. Our cells are less able to absorb glucose from the bloodstream, which causes blood sugar levels to rise and can lead to type 2 diabetes. Inactivity contributes to overweight and obesity, perhaps the most influential factor in the onset of diabetes. 2. Unhealthy diet. An unhealthy diet is an undeniable truth. Nowadays, we forget to feed ourselves as intelligent beings. We are concerned about surviving, and in that eagerness, we do not think about the food we consume. We self-destruct by consuming any food that advertising sells. We do not invest time to do market properly. We do not invest time in cooking our food. We need to invest time in learning about the power of food. We must invest time to get together for dinner and enjoy a meal. And this leads us to solve our daily diet with unhealthy processed foods, excess sugars, unhealthy fats, and many chemicals. And such a diet, as you already know, is one of the main risk factors for diabetes, among many other diseases. An unconscious diet like this leads to obesity and dyslipidemia. On the one hand, insulin resistance is created by overloading the functioning of the pancreas, which must produce large amounts of insulin to eliminate excess glucose from the blood. While high levels of LDL, bad cholesterol, can directly damage the beta cells of the pancreas that produce insulin, further contributing to the development of diabetes. An unhealthy diet leads to overweight and obesity or nutritional deficiencies. 3. Anxiety and stress. While anxiety and stress are not direct causes of diabetes, they can contribute to the development of the disease. Stress is a natural response of the body to challenging or threatening situations. Evolutionarily, it existed to help humans survive in dangerous conditions, such as facing a predator or an enemy tribe. The stress response activates the sympathetic nervous system, which increases heart rate, blood pressure, and the production of stress hormones such as cortisol. These responses helped our ancestors temporarily take quick action to protect themselves and survive. However, today, many people experience permanent, chronic stress that can harm health. These conditions can lead to unhealthy coping mechanisms such as overeating, smoking, and drinking alcohol, all of which are linked to an increased risk of developing diabetes. Additionally, the permanent production of cortisol can cause hormonal disorders that promote insulin resistance and increase the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Therefore, managing stress and anxiety is vital to reduce the risk of developing diabetes and other health problems. Control stress and anxiety with breathing techniques that lead the brain to modify its waves quickly to enter less reactive states, and practice outdoor sports, yoga, tai chi, massage, and acupuncture, among others. It is essential to find the technique that works best for each person and seek the help of a professional if necessary. Before we tell you how your work schedule and your emotional states can cause the onset of diabetes, we invite you to subscribe to our channel. And if this information is helpful to you, give a like to our video. If you want to know other topics for the balance of diabetes, visit our blog, where you will find issues that will provide valuable information. The link is below in the video description. Let us know if you found our content helpful. We appreciate your comments. Let's continue. 4. night work or irregular working hours. Jobs that affect the circadian sleep cycle may increase the risk of developing metabolic diseases such as type 2 diabetes. The circadian sleep cycle is a natural internal process that regulates the sleep-wake cycle of humans and many other animals. It is controlled by the circadian rhythm, a roughly 24-hour cycle influenced by external cues such as light and temperature. The circadian rhythm helps regulate many body functions, including hormone production, metabolism, and the sleep-wake cycle. When the circadian rhythm is disrupted, it can lead to problems with sleep, mood, and other health issues. The circadian sleep rhythm disruption can affect the body's hormone production and metabolism, increasing the risk of developing metabolic diseases such as obesity, type 2 diabetes, and insulin resistance. In general, jobs with schedules affecting circadian sleep cycles can harm people's health and well-being. It is essential to protect your health, such as maintaining a regular sleep schedule, avoiding exposure to bright light before bedtime, and seeking medical help if you experience work-related sleep or health problems. You can balance this work-related reality by eating a healthy, energetic diet and engaging in physical exercise. 5. Depressive states. Evidence suggests a link between depression and an increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes, although depression does not directly cause diabetes. Many factors in today's lifestyle can lead people to anxious and depressive states. Social pressure, compliance with social standards, daily information overload, inadequate use of technology, job, economic and social uncertainty, and the speed of response to current requirements contribute to anxiety in many people. Without clear objectives and purposes, people become absorbed by these challenges and enter solid depressions. Depression can affect a person's blood sugar levels and increase the risk of insulin resistance, leading to higher blood sugar levels and the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. People with depression may be less physically active, have an unhealthy diet, and have an increased risk of obesity, which, together with other risk factors, can increase the risk of developing diabetes type 2. It is essential that people with depression receive appropriate treatment, and even if they have low energy and little motivation to do things, it is vital to maintain certain activities to protect their physical health. If you are depressed, seek professional help, someone who can help you understand your feelings and develop a treatment plan. Go for a walk outdoors and choose activities that you enjoy. Take care of your sleep, avoid heavy meals at night, and use devices an hour before bedtime. This can help improve mental health and reduce symptoms of depression. Avoid using alcohol and drugs to avoid this state because it can worsen the symptoms of depression and make it more challenging to treat. Remember that depression is a treatable illness. Many people can help you feel better. 6. Direct risk factors. Note that these lifestyle conditions we have seen, along with predisposing factors such as family history of diabetes, advanced age, diagnosis of hypertension, diagnosis of dyslipidemia, women with polycystic ovary syndrome, pregnancy, increased chances of developing diabetes are even higher. In closing, we ask ourselves, are we progressing as a society, or are the conditions of our development taking away our strength, vitality, and ability to thrive and be better off? Diabetes is a disease that can have severe consequences if left untreated. But you can take control of your health by becoming aware of your lifestyle and making intelligent choices to change them in time. We invite you to a loving reflection that leads you to live consciously. That concludes today's video. We hope you found it enlightening and helpful. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more informative content on diabetes education. And visit our blog. We leave the link here below. Please leave us your comments, questions, or suggestions. Thanks, and see you soon.